Welcome to Post Sports Antelope Baseball, a Post Sports radio presentation live and free on Facebook and YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, the newspaper of record for Garza County since 1926. The Dispatch is the corporate sponsor of Post Sports Radio. Post Family Dentistry, small-town values, state-of-the-art care. Garza County Animal Hospital, a family atmosphere for family pets. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Will and Crystal Osborne family, proud supporters of the Bold Gold Nation. The Post Independent School District, we are Bold Gold. Carson Construction, Post-owned and operated. Call 806-626-3811. And now, here's the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show on postsportsradio.com.
Good morning and welcome to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Bold Gold Baseball, brought to you by the Post-Dispatch. You're listening to the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show. Russ Moore's here, keeping the books and adding commentary, and Jim Plumber will be handling the play-by-play for us this morning. Video of this morning's game is live and free on YouTube, and we are coming to you from the friendly confines of Norm Cash Field as your post-Bold Gold Antelopes welcome the Smyer Bobcats. It is Saturday, March 22nd, game number 5 of the District 4-2A season. The Bold Gold entered this morning's contest looking for their first district win of the season, and the Bold Gold have a district record of 0-4 after losing their 2 double headers between Ropes and New Home. The Bold Gold are led by head coach Israel De Leon, who is assisted by Jordan Aguilar. And the Smyer Bobcats come into today's game seeking their second district victory of the season. Smyer split the series with Tahoka last week by winning the first game and losing the second. The Bobcats currently have a 1-3 district record. Smyer is led by head coach Jerry Lawrence and is assisted by Mike Schapp. Jim, you want to lead us in prayer?
I will. Thank you, Russ. Father God, we come to you in prayer. I just want to thank you for this glorious weather day here to play baseball here in Post, Texas. We ask, Lord, to be with the players, the coaches, and the umpires, and everybody participating on the field, that they be safe and show good sportsmanship to glorify your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. When we come back, we will have the Post ISD report when the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show continues on Post Sports Radio.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest. It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
And we also want to thank great sponsors, Bollinger, Seegers, Gilbert & Moss, LLP. They're a full-service accounting firm committed to providing quality services to all their customers. Also want to mention Will and Crystal Osborne, who've been sponsoring us, for powerlifting and now baseball and softball. And we just want to say thanks to them. It looks like their son Cooper is back in the dugout. Hopefully we'll see him later in the game.
The Post ISD report is brought to you by Post Family Dentistry, small town values, state-of-the-art care. I'm Russ Morris. Mason Wright, who qualified for the state powerlifting meet today, actually, will not be participating due to a aggravated injury. In the regional meet, Mason set a regional record by squatting 670 pounds, and Mason competed in the 242-pound weight class. Mason qualified by lifting a total meet of 1,505 pounds. Yesterday was the Caprock Relays track and field meet at the post-track facility. The teams competing that we know of for sure were Andrews, Farwell, Kermit, Snyder, Shallowater, and Lubbock Trinity Christian. The two results that, as we know, Mason Wright set a personal record in shot put and discus, and Keandre Lopez Jefferson took home first place in the 100-meter dash. In our previous report, we mentioned those who had stock show success recently, like Cooper Osborne, Daniel Carroll, Hannah Krauser, and Josiah Machaca at the Houston Stock Show. We can now add Kason Wink to the list. He was at the Austin Show, and his Market Goat placed second. Coming up, throughout today's contest, we will keep up with the Lady Lopes as they take on the Tahoka Lady Bulldogs for their third district game of the season. The 3rd through 5th grade Antelope Art Show is set for Monday, March 24th from 5 to 6 p.m. It is a come-and-go event at the elementary school gymnasium. The Lady Lopes will play Tuesday at Seagraves, while the Antelopes will play at Smyer. The next broadcast for Post Sports Radio will be next Saturday when the girls host the Sundown Roughettes. This has been the Post ISD Report, brought to you by the Post Family Dentistry, small town values, state-of-the-art care. The Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show will continue right after this.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are bold gold.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
We're back live, Norm Cash Field, Post Antelope Baseball versus Smyer Bobcats. And we're about to start a little bit early here, about 8 minutes. 11 o'clock start now. Going to start at 10:52. Jim Plummer here, Russ Morris. And I got our 2-camera shot for you, one close up of the home plate, top left corner. And Russ will sprinkle in the district information as we go here. Let's go to the top of the order for the Bobcats. That's going to be number 2, Austin Martinez, who plays catcher for the Cats. On the mound for the Antelopes, of course, is Luca Perez. Not of course. He's number 5. He throws a ball on the first pitch. 1-0 the count. Strike called on the second pitch, so 1-1 the count. There's a pitch low, 2-1 now the count. Once again, it's Austin Martinez at the plate. On the mound, Luca Perez. Behind the plate is Eric Martinez for the Antelopes. High and inside for a ball. Makes count now 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is hit. It's going to go to pop fly to center field, and it's caught by E.J. Soto. One-handed, no problem. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's see. Russ, I'm going to take me for about 10 seconds, and I'll be right back.
Batting second will be number 11, the center fielder, Skylar Pond. As he shows bunt, but fouls off for strike 1. So once again, Smyer enters today's game with a district record of 1-3. So a victory today would put the victory today for Post would have them tied for 6th in the standings. As Pond fouls, the next pitch back to the catcher's net for strike 2. Counts now 0-2. Games around the day, Seagraves at Ropes, Sundown at New Home, Tahoka at Morton, and, of course, we are hosting Smyer. This pitch is down low for ball 1. Here comes a 1-2. Ball is hit out into left field for a base hit single.
Thank you, Russ. So standing at first base now is Skylar Pond, the center fielder. And brings up the third slot hitter, Colton Burris, who is pitching. Where's number 18? That's right. No Carson Construction score, just starting this district baseball game here at Norm Cash Field. Antelopes on the field, top of the first. Throw to first to get the runner, and I think he got him. Ow, Now he picks off Pond at first base for the first out. So first batter gets on, then he gets thrown out. And now there's a change of heart, it looks like. Hold on. I think
somebody's challenging.
I think the umpire behind the plate is calling possible ball.
He said that he called time.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah.
So everybody safe. Pond at first. Colton Burris at the plate with a runner at first, of course.
Yeah, the home plate umpire is saying he called timeout, and Coach DeLeon, you could clearly hear him. He said, well, nobody knew you called timeout.
Okay. I guess if he puts his arms up, that's all that matters. Here's the first pitch. Throw to first once again, not in time. Perez on the mound. Third base is Brian Saucedo. Jax Perez at short today. Landy Garcia, they switch. He goes to second. And Domingo Soto at first base. Here's the pitch to Burris. Outside corner, called strike. So following Burris will be Aiden Martinez, the shortstop, and Caleb Pierce.
Did you remember there is one out, so if we get a ground ball hit just right, we can get a double play opportunity.
Pop fly. It's going to be to right field. Hawkins for the Antelopes underneath it with the catch. So two pop flies to the outfield, one to left, one to right for 2 outs. Still a runner at first. And we go to the fourth slot hitter is Aiden Martinez. We do believe he's Austin's brother. Austin was the leadoff hitter. Aiden, the cleanup hitter in the fourth slot, the shortstop. Throw to first once again to get Pond, and he's safe. All right, so no count yet on Martinez at the plate. There's the pitch, swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch catches him swinging. So 0-1 the count. Still top of the first. Antelope baseball from Norm Cash Field in post. Swing and a tip and a catch, so a strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Once again, it's Caleb Pierce on deck for the Smyer Bobcats. High pitch. 1-2 now the count. Luca Perez from the stretch. Checks first, comes home. Breaking ball's going to be a pop fly to guess who? Luca Perez at first. Slow motion pop fly to the pitcher's mound is for the 3rd out. So you can kind of almost say 3 up, 3 down, but not totally true. Had a base hit in there. And so no score after the first half inning. We'll take a break and come right back here on Post Sports Radio, home of Post Antelope Baseball.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Here's Russ Morris with a recap of the top of the first.
No run. Ended that half inning with no runs. Smyer was able to get 1 hit. No errors committed by the Bogle defense, and the Bobcats left 1 runner on base. As now we move ahead to the bottom of the first. The leading off will be number 11, Jax Perez at shortstop, followed by number 5, Luca Perez, the pitcher, and number 7, Landon Garcia at second base. As we look ahead at some of the games around the area today in our district, Seagraves is at Ropes. Ropes, this is be their first game again, their first actual series. Just like us, they've played 2 doubleheaders as well as we have. Seagraves is coming in off being swept by New Home on the 15th and the 17th. Sundown swept Morton in their doubleheader on the 15th. Tahoka split the series with Smyer. They lost the first one at home, but then would go on the road on the 17th and take care of business there. And, of course, Tahoka is at Morton. And then Smyer's here.
All right, so on the mound for the Smyer Bobcats is Colton Barris. Austin Martinez behind the plate. Third base, Caleb Pierce. At short is Aiden Martinez. Mason Medert is at second base, and Jose Paredes is at first. Out in left field is Tango Pastusik. Skylar Pond in center, and Ryan Gutierrez out in right field. Jax Perez coming to plate.
Comes in today with a batting average of .091, but has an on-base percentage of .421.
All right, Jax, we do believe he's a freshman, right? Jax, a freshman, with the first pitch to him, high and outside for a ball. Be nice to get the little guy on base. He's got some speed as well. His brother Luca on deck. He's going to – Jax pops it foul right – oh, it's actually playable, and the catcher lost sight of it just close to the backstop. So Jax has a 1-1 count now. Of course, coaching for the Bobcats is Jerry Lawrence, his first year as a head coach. Mike Schapp is back as an assistant. Schapp has a son on the team as well. High and inside curveball, actually. Across the plate, so it's going to be a strike. I think Jax thought it was going to his head. That one, too, is inside, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. First batter up for the Antelopes today. High and inside, now 3-2. Post looking for its first district win today for their 0-4 record. High and outside. Walks Jax Perez. Brings up Luca Perez, the pitcher.
Luca has a batting average so far this year of .450 with an on-base percentage of .607.
Let's go, Luca. It's got to be one of the highest averages on the team, eh?
One of.
Second slot batter with his brother at first. From the stretch, Barris brings it home for a ball. Throw down the first to get the runner. Oh, he's going to get under the tag. If the first baseman would have been on the bag, I think Jax would have been out, but he was about 10 feet off. Tried to make the run over there to tag him and just didn't make it. So he's safe there. At the plate, we've got a count of 1 ball, no strikes. All right, here comes the pitch from Burris. Ground ball to second baseman. Scoop and throw over to second for the force out. Gets it over to first, not in time. Luca Perez beats the throw. So we still got a runner at first. It's just the other Perez boy, Luca. And that's going to bring up Landon Garcia. Landon today playing second base. We usually see him at short. He has switched up with Jax Perez. Garcia, sophomore this year, just like Lucas. So you look at a freshman, a sophomore. I believe Moreno's a sophomore too. Freshman. Okay, we got a pretty young team out there. First pitch, ground ball to short. It's picked up. Oh, a double play. Shortstop scoops, tags second base himself, throws it first, and gets the runner for outs 2 and 3 to retire the side. No runs, no hits. We'll look at that in just a little bit. Right now, no score. That's a Carson Construction score here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold. This is Antelope Baseball against Smyer.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by La Isabel Boutique, a girls' boutique with clothes, accessories, and custom hair bows. The boutique is located at Avenue H in East Main. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving posts in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. The Post Methodist Church, making disciples of Jesus Christ. Antelope Wash and Dry, a clean, affordable laundromat now open at 303 South Broadway. And Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
Here we go, Russ. All right, Jim Plummer here with Russ Morris. Russ has a rundown of the bottom of the first.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and unfortunately no runners left on base after that double play.
Yeah.
So now we move ahead to the top of the second inning. Be leading off for the Bobcats will be number 22, Caleb Pierce, the third baseman, followed by number 21, the first baseman, Jose Paredes, and then batting seventh will be number 15, Ryan Gutierrez, the right fielder.
All right, once again on the mound for the Antelopes, Luca Perez with Eric Rodriguez behind the plate. Third base is Brian Saucedo. Shortstop is Jax Perez today. He switches with Landon Garcia, who's over at second, and then Domingo Soto at first. Isaiah Moreno at the left field spot. He's a freshman as well. EJ Soto in center, and Colton Hawkins in right. We just reviewed the roster, or the lineup today. Only 2 seniors on the team, a lot of sophomores and a couple freshmen as well. So Luca Perez, full wind up, going up against Caleb Pierce, number 22. Foul ball, strike one. Pierce playing third base for the Bobcats today. He'll be followed by Jose Paredes, then Ryan Gutierrez. In the dirt from Perez, ball one. 1-1 the count with no outs. Next pitch is high, goes off the glove of the catcher Rodriguez to the backstop. And as an on-deck hitter has to do is retrieve the balls that go to the backstop, and that's Jose Paredes, you just saw on your screen. Foul ball on the next pitch, making a count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Pierce, the batting in the 5th slot. Got a 2-2 count. Top of the first, or top of the second rather. Bobcats got somebody on base the first inning, and so did Post. No one has scored yet. Got to count now. 3-2 pitch coming in, swing and a miss for a strikeout. So 1 up, 1 down for the Bobcats.
It's Luca's 4th strikeout on the year.
On the year. Hopefully we'll get more of those in this game. All right, it's going to bring up to the plate now Jose Paredes, the first baseman, bats left, and he is number 21. That's not right, is it?
It is number 21.
21, I'm sorry. You got it right. Foul ball on the next pitch. First one was a ball. Now it's tied up 1-1.
Quick score update, Jim. Your Lady Lopes are leading the Lady Bulldogs in the top of the first, 2-0 with 1 out. 1 runner is in scoring position on second base.
Go Lady Lopes. Had a tough loss just the other day. Swing and a miss. Bobbled ball, throw down to first, gets the runner. So 2 up and 2 down. Ryan Gutierrez, number 15, the right fielder, now at the plate. He bats 7th. He'll be followed by Mason Medart if he can get on base. And after him may be Tango Pastusik. Discussion by the umpires between first and home to clear something up. The runner is out. Swing and a miss by Gutierrez. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike. Luca Perez, high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. Top of the second. Pitch outside for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. He's going to walk the batter on the next pitch. Good question by Eric Rodriguez. Played wondering if the batter had actually stuck his bat out, and according to the first base ump, nope. So it puts him on first base. Ryan Gutierrez at first. At the plate, Mason Mettert, the second baseman, number 3. Top of the second, no score. Throw to first, not in time. First base covered by Domingo Soto. At second is Landon Garcia. And it's short, Jax Perez, and Brian Salcedo's over at third. Luca Perez from the stretch, and the pitch. Called strike, outside corner. 0-1 the count with 2 outs and a runner on. Next pitch, swing and a pop fly foul over the backstop. Russ just sneezed, so we'll say bless you. He was very polite and turned his mic off. Perez from the stretch. Pitch outside for a ball. Got Gutierrez on first base, being held on by Perez. Mettert at the plate. He's got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Throw to first, not in time. Luca's got a pretty quick move over to first. Oh, stream. We're not streaming. Oh, we are.
Ramona short. The second retires the side.
We may not be streaming.
Oh, we're not.
Okay.
Reconnect it.
Yeah. What do I do?
Get back. It should.
Let me try streaming again.
Put it. No, you gotta it's not connected to anything. Go back to your network connections.
No, it's not Wi-Fi, right? No.
Yeah, hit available. Well, you turned your Wi-Fi off.
What am I looking for?
Russ's iPhone. There it is at the top. Yeah.
Damn.
I was wondering when it was going to do that.
Okay, we'll just come back once we get back on.
Wait, nope. Go click on it again.
Stop the stream.
All right, you're connected.
There we go. We're green. Okay, we're back on. Sorry for the internet interruption. Didn't miss any action, I don't think. So we go to the bottom of the second here at Antelope Baseball and Post Sports Radio. Streaming live from Norm Cash Field. And we've got a 0-0 game with no outs starting the bottom of the second. And it's number 10 at the plate, Isaiah Moreno, freshman, playing left field for the Antelopes.
Isaiah has a batting average of .455 with an on-base percentage of .684.
First pitch to Isaiah, called strike. Next pitch inside in the dirt for a ball. Goes to the backstop. Man on deck to go fetch the ball is Colton Hawkins, the right fielder. Okay. Hopefully y'all are having a clean stream now. If we ever have a problem, give us a few minutes and reboot. Nada? No?
No, it's not popping up anywhere on here.
Refreshed it. All right, I'm going to keep rolling here, Russ. All right, we got Moreno at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We should be streaming, but we need to double check. Oh, nice drive into center field, just over the pitcher's head. On the ground, of course. Bounces over second base and into the center field, and retrieved by Skylar Pond and thrown into the infield, putting Moreno at first. That comes to the plate now. Colton Hawkins, the right fielder.
Mm-mm.
It says we're streaming. Let's reboot that browser. Just shut her down. All right, Moreno at first. Little lead. Throw over there trying to get him. To no avail. Well, we got a 0-0 count, 2-2. Bunt shown by Hawkins is going to go foul down the third base side. It's almost a line drive to the third baseman. And Caleb Pierce, if he would have dove for it, he would have caught it. He's only a few feet away from it. I think Coach is going to argue, Coach Dillon's going to argue that third baseman touched it after it hit the chalk line. Therefore, it could have been fair. What do you think over there?
It's not showing up on your YouTube channel. You might want to check your stream output on Google.
On Google?
Yeah.
Hey, would you take the game?
Comes the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. By Hawkins for strike 2. And 1 runner on first. Here comes the 0-2. Good action on the breaking ball. It was up in the zone with good movement, but it's taken for ball 1.
So anything I need to do here?
Throws, keeps the runner back on first. Right, output's set up, so.
Should be good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So should I stop the stream and restream it?
I think so. As Isaiah goes to second on a stolen base.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just hit OK. Quick timeout is taken as we have a quick meeting on the mound between the catcher and the pitcher.
Oh no. Try it over there again. We got the first 21 minutes of the game, but that's it.
No, it's not popping up here.
Here, you come over here and look at this. Switch headsets. Domingo Soto at the plate. Oh, count. Post has a runner at second. That's Moreno. Bunt shown. The ball gets away from the catcher. Moreno advances to third. We'll give it a wild pitch. So stolen base and a wild pitch gets Moreno to third base. Domingo Soto at the plate. Takes a strike. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss by Domingo. Strikes out for the second out.
Yeah.
What did Colton Hawkins do? All right, we go to E.J. Soto now, playing center field for us. Ball's a little bit low for a ball. Next pitch from Burris. Outside, misses the corner as well. 2-0 the count with the runner at third and 2 outs for the Antelopes. Colton Burris with the pitch. Just when he catches the outside corner for a strike. Brian Saucedo on deck for the Antelopes.
All right, we should be going. Try it again.
Let's see, let me do it again. No. Oh, here we go. We're live. I'm sorry. You showing the graphic? This may be the recorded part. Shouldn't be. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're back live. Technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Always the internet. When in doubt, blame it on the internet. But still no scores. We go to the top of the third, so we'll get the scoreboard fixed up for you as well. And I see Smyer coming to the plate, of course. Top of the third. Give me a second. We'll get the scoreboard on the screen fixed up for you. Top of the third with no score. Luca Perez on the mound for the Antelopes still. And Eric Rodriguez behind the plate. And the first pitch from Luca this inning is a high ball. We should be streaming right. Doing good over there. Okay. Next pitch is a ball. We got 2-0 the count. Another ball, 3-0 now. Next pitch, a little bit low for a ball. That's number 9, Tango Pastusik, now on first base. Go to the top of the order for the Smyer Bobcats, Austin Martinez, then Skylar Pond, and possibly Colton Burris. Luca Perez on the mound for the Antelopes. Throw, nice bunt to the pitcher. Scoop by Perez over to first to get the out. Runner advances to second, though. So that puts Pastusik at second with 1 out on the board now here in the top of the third. Once again, the Carson Construction score, there is none. It's like Coach Jerry Lawrence for the Smyer Bobcats probably likes to play small ball. Nice bunt there by the Austin Martinez, the catcher, who's been one of his more outstanding players. Throw to second is not in time. Covering is Landon Garcia, the second baseman. And Jax Perez is at short. Right-handed batter will probably keep him from covering second base. Perez with the pitch, high and inside, a swing strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. This one's be a curveball inside for a ball. Oh, got a runner at second, playing cat and mouse after Luca Perez mishandled the throw from the catcher. Still at second is Pastusik. From the stretch, Perez brings it home. Swing and a foul ball. Got Skylar Pond at the plate. Colton Barris is on deck. Austin Martinez, the catcher, is on second base. No, that's Pastusik, rather. Had a sacrifice bunt by Martinez a second ago. Ground balls in between third and short. Scoop by Brian Salcedo and gets the runner at first. But the man on second, Pastusik, is now at third, threatening to score with 2 outs. He's up number 18, Colton Burris, the pitcher.
Good hustle by Brian.
You know, Brian's had a great glove in the games we've seen him, and in a little trouble with the throws, but that one was just perfect. All right. First pitch, swing and a miss to number 18. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs and a runner at third, threatening to score for the Bobcats. Burris, the pitcher, swings and fouls it down the third baseline, making the count 0-2 with 2 outs. Pitcher's advantage for Luca Perez, being ahead in the count. No force outs, though. Got to make the play here if he hits the ball. Perez steps off the mound. Something's going on down the left field line. Oh, ball sitting out there. Didn't want to get picked up. Swing, a nice curveball by Perez to Burris, and strikes out the other pitcher for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left on, no score is the Carson Construction score. We'll take a break and be right back here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold baseball team, and live and free today on YouTube.
Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Welcome back to Bold Gold, Bold Gold baseball here on Post Sports Radio. As that last half inning went, no runs on no hits. 1 runner was left on. No errors were committed by the Antelope defense. As now we move ahead to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. It's coming up to bat is going to be Brian Salcedo, number 26.
All right, a little adjustment on the batter's camera for you to show you a little bit more, hopefully. We're still streaming over there.
Apologies to everybody that wears headphones watching this stream. I heard a little loud bang in the background.
All right, so Brian Saucedo now at the play for the Antelopes. Nobody has scored yet in this game. Brian takes a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Brian is batting 8th in the order. He'll be followed by Eric Rodriguez, and top of the order, Jax Perez. I think that was a ball too, right? 2-0 the count. Burris on the mound. High pitch, but called strike for Big Brian. Swings and hits this one foul. Out of play on the right side of the field.
Just the count even now. If he can get solid contact on that, he'd be standing on second.
Swings and misses this one for the strikeout.
Nah, I'm going to be quiet.
That's a jinx there, right? Uh-oh. All right, so we go to batter number 2 in the order. Actually batting in the ninth slot is Eric Rodriguez, the catcher. Ball 1 to him. High pitch goes to the backstop for a ball. Jax Perez on deck. He does a retrieving of the ball to the backstop. Next pitch is high for a ball. Count now is 3-0 to Rodriguez.
He's got a batting average of .667 with an on-base percentage of .750.
Ooh, watch this one go by with 3-0 pitch. Usually you watch those, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're usually free to swing away or...
Have a little streaming problem coming and going. Refresh us a little bit. The last pitch was a called strike as well. 3-2 pitch now. Swing and a foul tip into the glove and caught for the out. 2 up, 2 down for the Antelopes. Top of the order now, Jax Perez, the freshman shortstop. Usually plays second base. First pitch to him, breaking ball across the plate for a strike. Luca, his brother, up next. He's on deck. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly with 2 outs. Ball 1.
Good take. That's usually what you see is a breaking ball in the outer part of the zone trying to get batters to chase.
All right, next pitch. Breaking ball. Outside. Misses the corner. Good call. This ump's pretty good. He's not calling between the chalk lines. He's looking at the plate. Swing and a miss for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Antelopes. 3 strikeouts, I do believe. And that's going to take us to the top of the 4th. There is no score. That's your Carson Construction score. We will take a break and come back in a moment here on Post Sports Radio. Home of the Bold Goal, live and free on Facebook, sometimes, always on YouTube.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
All right, after 3 innings, there's no score. It's Carson Construction score, Russ.
Well,
a quick recap.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody was left on base. Now we move ahead to the top of the 4th inning. And coming to bat's going to be number 4, Aiden Martinez, the shortstop, followed by number 22, Caleb Pierce, the third baseman, and number 21, Jose Paredes, the first baseman.
All right, well, still on the mound for the Antelopes, Luca Perez. Behind the plate still is Eric Rodriguez. Go around the horn for you. Brian Saucedo at third. Jax Perez playing shortstop today. Landon Garcia is at second. And Domingo Soto at first. Out in the outfield is Isaiah Moreno, E.J. Soto, and Colton Hawkins. That's left to right. So Bold Gold Antelopes, they're trying to get the first district win, where the Smyer Bobcats already have one. They are 1-4. And this first pitch is going to be knocked into left field for a base hit. One hopped by Moreno, gets it to second base to hold the runner at first. That batter, by the way, number 4. Was that 4? Aiden Martinez. He'll be followed by Caleb Pierce and Jose Paredes after him. So Caleb Pierce at the plate now, the third baseman. All right, first pitch to Pierce is strike one as he swings at it and misses. 0-1 the count. No outs. Throw to first to get the runner, not in time. Domingo Soto to make the catch and the tag a little bit late. I do believe Aiden Martinez at first base is a threat to run, taking a pretty decent lead right now. Pitch comes home. There goes Martinez. Throw down to second, almost in time. A little bit late, but Aiden Martinez safe with a stolen base. Caleb Pierce now's got a 1-1 count with no outs and a runner in scoring position at second. Slow curveball a little bit outside. From the stretch, Luca Perez, fastball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Once again, runner at second. Throw to second. Whew, not in time. Just keeping Aiden Martinez on his toes. Luca Perez from the stretch, outside pitch, going to walk the batter, put runners at first and second. Making a force out, which ain't a bad deal at all the bases. Bringing up number 21, Jose Paredes. Bats left. Where's number 21 playing first base for the Bobcats? All right, so fake throw to second. Now, second base is not in line with, or maybe it is. I'm standing. Yes, it is. Looks like it's off a little bit. Timeout by the batter. That's just between you and I. I know everybody's listening. We're going to switch over to Verizon in a little bit during the break, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Wasn't that just as good? I don't know. All right, so we've got an 0-0 count with no outs and a runner at second. First throw to number 21, Jose Paredes, swings and misses. Ryan Gutierrez on deck, followed by Mason Medert. What did Paredes do earlier? Do we have that?
Paredes earlier, he struck out.
Okay, up once, struck out, swing. Right now he's got 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second is Aiden Martinez. High and outside pitch for the ball, even in the count at 2. Got a JV ball game after this one. If you home folks want to come out and watch baseball on a great spring day, I'll tell you what, after last Friday's wins, throw to second, not in time to get Martinez. He goes back standing up. Yeah, last Friday was too much to handle for anybody. This is just incredible weather today. There goes the runner to third, throw down there in time. Oh, called him safe. He just barely beat the tag. That's Martinez. Aiden Martinez, the shortstop, stealing third. Definitely a threat. Now we got a runner at third with a 3-2 count, no outs. Runner at first as well. Caleb Pierce at first. He didn't make his way to second on that throw. Probably should have. Next pitch, swing. It's going to be a ground ball, foul down the first base line. right, so it's going to bring Paredes back to the plate. Still got runners at first and third. No runs scored yet. This is Smyer Bobcats really threatening to score here with no outs. Timeout called by the batter. Ready now for his full count pitch. Step to throw to first is not in time. Going to bring that runner home. Here comes Martinez. Then the throw is not in time and off target from the first baseman, Domingo Soto. He had to chase that one down about 10 feet away from the base and get that throw to home. Just wasn't going to happen. So the Bobcats take the lead 1-0, top of the fourth. Still a full count with the runner at first. Luca Perez from the stretch. Going to be pop fly into center field. Soto's going to chase it over his head. It gets behind him. It's going to roll close to the fence, and it makes it almost all the way there. Soto throws it in. Runner from first is coming home. Throw will not be in time. The batter stops at third base with a triple. The ball gets away from the catcher, but the batter, Paredes, will stay at third base. And that's going to bring up Ryan Gutierrez. But that's going to give the, Smyer now is it 2-0 or 3-0?
2.
Lead. We're at the top of the fourth. And Bobcats with a runner at third with no outs. It's Ryan Gutierrez at the plate, the right fielder. First pitch to him is going to be high.
See, this is what happened when Smyer played Tahoka.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking at the stats that Tahoka put out on their game changer from the game, according to the plays, they just let Smyer hang around, and Smyer took advantage of it.
High, right down the pipe, but a little bit high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Once again, a runner at third with no outs. Smyer has scored 2 runs in this inning to take the lead. Swing and a miss by Gutierrez, making the count 2-2. And those who are listening right now live, we're going to have to upload a better version of the game after the game, so you won't have to have all these interruptions with the internet. From the stretch, Luca Perez with 3-2 count, runner at third. Nice pitch, strikes out the batter. So now 1 out. All right, number 3 comes to the plate. That's Mason Medert, the second baseman rather.
This is 4th strikeout of the day for Luca.
From the stretch, pop fly. Should be a second baseman play, and Landon Perez is there to make the catch. The runner stays at third. That was just barely outside the infield.
Yeah, catch by Landon Garcia.
Yeah, making it 2 outs and still that runner at third. If you're an Antelope fan, you want that runner at third stranded. Okay, Austin Martinez. I'm sorry, this is Tango Pastusic, thank you. The left fielder.
He got on base last time via a walk, but was able to get all the way around to third.
All right, so 1-0 the count. Called strike. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Bobcats still with a runner at third. High and outside, making the count 2-1.
This will be pitch number 70.
And called strike. Evens the count at 2. with 2 outs. 2 runs on the board for the Bobcats of Smyer and a runner at third. Ball gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner. No, he's going to head back. He would have been dead. Throw down to third, not in time. Paredes at third base. Hit himself a triple to deep center. Do we know how deep that fence is? Did you ever get your measuring tape out? No? That's a shot. Anyway, that was a shot that Soto had to chase down and went over his head and walked the batter now. That's Pastusic getting on base for his 2 appearances. Puts him at first base.
I don't know if they've updated it any, but I remember the 2 corners about kind of where Moreno and Hawkins are standing. There was a little sign that it had 380 out there, and I think it was 415 or 420 out in straightaway center.
Okay, thank you, Russ. Go to the top of the order now. Austin Martinez comes to the plate. How's he done today?
He is 0 for 2. He flew out to EJ in center in the first inning, and then in the third, he had a sacrifice to try to move the runner.
Perez from the stretch with runners at first and third. Pop fly by Martinez just outside the infield, just behind second base. Jax Perez makes the leaning catch for the third and final out of the inning. Stopped the bleeding with 2 men on. 2 runs scored, though. And Russ will look at that a little bit more in just a little bit here on Post Sports Radio. Thanks for joining us. Sorry about the internet interruptions. We'll be right back.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Okay, we're back live at Norm Cash Field at David Nichols Park in Post, Texas, covering Antelope baseball, taking on the Smyer Bobcats today. Lobes looking for their first win, and Smyer's trying to get 2 in district. What happened in the last inning? A lot.
Yeah, Bogold gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, though, but the Bobcats did leave 2 runners stranded. So now we move to the bottom of the 4th. Is now coming up is going to be the pitcher, number 5, Luca Perez, followed by number 7, Landon Garcia, the second baseman, and in the 4th hole, but in the 3rd order, and number 10, Isaiah Moreno, the left fielder.
All right, let's see.
And by the way, Luca so far, 4 innings pitched, allowed only 3 hits on 2 runs, walked 4 batters, and has struck out 4.
Okay. Once again, sorry?
And then for Burris, real fast, so far through three innings, he's only allowed 2 hits, no runs, but has only walked 1 but struck out 5.
Burris remains on the mound for the Bobcats. Catcher is Austin Martinez. Don't think they've changed anybody else out there, but they haven't. It'll be Caleb Pierce still at third, Aiden Martinez at short, Mason Meddert at second, and Jose Paredes at first. Out and left is Tango Patusik, Skylar Pond in center, and Ryan Gutierrez in right.
So real quickly, also noting pitchers, Luca has, through the 4 innings, he's got 73 pitches. So the goal for the Bowl Gold is to see how deep they can get Burris out here, because he's currently sitting at 43. So that is going to be the goal. Can you battle at the plate, foul off pitches, make the pitcher frustrated, and allow yourself to get on base? And Luca, he has an on-base percentage of .607. So that should be something to look for.
All right, first pitch to Luca. Called strike. All right, so 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the inning in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 now. Beautiful spring day in Post, Texas for baseball. If y'all want to watch the rest of this game and the JV game, come on out. Called strike on the last pitch. 1-2 now the count to Perez. Ball makes the ball, or count rather, 2-2. Landon Garcia on deck, followed by Isaiah Moreno. Ooh, a breaking ball. Catches Luca Perez looking and called strikeout. All right, so number 7 coming to plate is Landon Garcia.
Garcia has a
swing and a miss.
Has a foul tip. I heard that tip off his bat.
0-1 the count.
He's got an on-base percentage of batting average of .385 and an on-base percentage of .667.
He'll be followed by Isaiah Moreno on deck right now. Swing and a miss by Garcia. Count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on. And Carson Construction score is 2-0. Smyer. Outside pitch for a ball. 2-2 now. Next pitch is high for a ball.
That was a great take.
Next pitch. Ooh, breaking ball outside. Misses the corner and walks the batter. So Garcia gets on the bases. And Isaiah Moreno now comes into play. The left fielder bats left. Freshman, number 10. He'll be followed by Colton Hawkins, number 9, who's on deck. Burris checks the runner at first. Now comes home. High and outside, ball 1.
Right here, Jim, that was already 55 pitches.
Good lead by Garcia at first. Swing and miss by Moreno. Runner stays at first. Now 1-1 the count to Moreno. Runner goes to second. High throw down there over the head of the shortstop or second baseman. Garcia gets back up, makes his way to third, standing up. So Post now in scoring position for the first time today. And we're looking at a 1-1 count for Moreno, the left-handed batter.
So already should be the first error committed by the Bobcats.
Inside pitch in the dirt for a ball. Nice catch by the catcher, Martinez. 3 balls, 1 strike, just 1 out, and a runner at third for the Antelopes. Next pitch, swing, a foul tip. Or a full count now, 3-2.
That's how you battle. That's pitch number 59. So this will be pitch number 60.
Moreno's choking up a little bit. Wants to make sure he gets the short bat on the ball. Fouls this one off too. Stays alive with a 3-2 count.
Right here. That's how you can easily get a pitcher frustrated and make him do something he does not want to do. But you can make him try too hard.
Burris with the pitch. Swing and a miss by Moreno. He goes down swinging though. Runner at third, 2 outs. Brings up Colton Hawkins, the right fielder.
I'm just not that good of a motivational speaker, I guess.
Well, hopefully they can't hear you from here.
That's why I'm a sportscasting major and not a life development major.
Hawkins swings and foul tips the first pitch. He's coming into this game with a .308 batting average. With runners at third, we don't have that stat, but it's out there somewhere. Bold Gold Antelope Baseball on Post Sports Radio. Swing. Oh, no. Watch the ball go by. Strike. So 0-2 with 2 outs and a runner at third. Burris with the pitch. Swing and a miss, but it's mishandled by the catcher. He picks it up, throws to first, and gets the runner for the third out of the inning. Post threatening the score, can't do it. Leaves the score at 2-0. Carson Construction score. When we come back, we'll review what happened here in the bottom of the fourth.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
It's Antelope Baseball on Post Sports Radio here with Jim and Russ. And Russ, give us a rundown of what happened there in the bottom of the fourth.
And no runs on no hits, but one error committed by the Bobcats and one runner was left on base as Landon Garcia was able to get things started to try to hopefully get things going by getting on base with a walk. He stole second and then advanced to third on a pass ball, but fortunately the Lopes were unable to do it as they are now 0-2 on the day with runners in scoring position.
All right, so we come to the plate now with the Smyer Bobcats, the visiting team here in Post. And we go to the top of the fifth, and it should be number 11 coming up. That's Skylar Pond, the center fielder, followed by Colton Burris, and then Aiden Martinez.
We got a game over in Tahoka. Score is 5-4 Lady Bulldogs over the Lady Lopes as we get set to start the bottom of the fourth. Tahoka will be up to bat, and pitching is Hannah Abraham for the for the Lady Lopes.
All right, first pitch from Luca Perez, still on the mound for the Antelopes. Goes it to his catcher behind the plate, Eric Rodriguez, and he catches it, but it's a ball. 1-0 the count. Next pitch, called strike. Now 1-1. What'd Skylar Pond do earlier? Do we have that?
Skylar Pond, he grounded out to third.
Okay, he's going to almost get a ground ball past first base, but it's going to go foul just barely. So he'll come back to the plate with a 1-2 count. Carson Construction score is Smyer 2, Post 0. We're top of the fifth. Perez delivers the curveball, slowly bounces the ground ball to short, picked up by Jax Perez and makes a foul and try to get it to first, but not in time.
Yeah, it's going to be an infield base hit.
Nice hit by Pond, brings up Colton Burris, the pitcher.
Because even with Domingo getting pulled off the bag, it looked to me like he would have beat the throw out. He would have beat the throw down to first anyway, just because how slow that slow roller was.
All right, Burris bats right, pitching for his team today. Throw to first, not in time to get Pond.
You have a double play opportunity here if you get the ground ball fielded just right.
From the stretch, Perez brings it home inside for a ball. 1-0 the count now to Burris. Aiden Martinez, the shortstop. He is on deck, followed by Caleb Pierce. That's for the Bobcats. Throw to first, not in time. Trying to keep Skylar Pond nice and close. Throw to first once again from the pitcher, not in time. All right. Timeout called by the batter. Coach down the third base line is Jerry Lawrence, his first year as a head coach at Smyer. He's assisted by Mike Schapp, who's been around a few years. Next pitch is going to be in the dirt. The runner's going to take second, no problem. Throw down there. Not in time, of course.
Good stop by Landon Garcia on the cover behind Jax to prevent that ball from rolling out to EJ in center field.
So that puts Skylar Pond on second on the stolen base. Got a 2-0 count to Burris. He's going to drive it into left field, foul. 2 balls and 1 strike. And nobody out. Out in left field is Isaiah Moreno. Gets the ball back in for play. Outfield for the Antelopes got Moreno in left, Soto in center, and Hawkins in right. It'll be Colton Hawkins. I know there's 2 on the team, right? Pitch catches the outs. No, misses the outside corner.
Yeah, it's Colton out in right field. Caden is
waiting to come in.
Yep.
3-1 pitch from Perez. Going to be fly ball, short left field. Here comes Moreno to misjudge it. Came in too far, had to back up on it. But the runner at second holds tight. That's Skylar Palm, but that's going to be a base hit because it was untouched by, was that Pierce? Who was that?
It's Bob.
No, it was Burris. Okay. Martinez now at the plate with 2 runners on at first and second. Smyer with a 2-run lead, 2-0. Carson Construction score. Next pitch, breaking ball. Watches it go by for a strike.
Aiden Martinez, last time up, he was able to get on base with a single and had 3 stolen bases.
Wow. He scored.
Yes, he did.
High pitch goes to the backstop off the glove of the catcher. Advances the runners to second and third. So with nobody out and no force out, that puts Post at a big disadvantage with a 2-run deficit at that. Count now is 1-1 to the batter, Aiden Martinez. Caleb Pierce is on deck. Ooh, inside. Corner called strike. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That was a good sell by Rodriguez to pull that ball back into the strike zone and make it look like it was a strike. He should have caught him looking there, Blue. Come on now.
Hey, Martinez tried to frame that one as well, and a little bit off the mark. 2 runners on at second and third. Martinez at the plate, watches another one go by. Now a full count of 3-2.
All right, now Luke is getting squeezed.
All right, so you got runners at second and third. You got to throw a strike here, or should you load the bases and get a force out everywhere? He throws it high. It's going to load the bases. Once again, now a force out everywhere. Could pay off. That's where you do your DP. May have a change. And we're going to have Luca Perez hand the ball over to Coach De Leon. Perez will come out. He may go in and play another position. We'll see here in just a little bit.
Got a pitch and change. Looks like it's going to be
Let's go ahead and take
Soto.
All right.
Coming in.
We're going to take about a 2-minute break. We'll be right back here on Post Sports Radio. And the score, Carson Construction score is 2-0. Smyer leads against the Antelopes. We're at the top of the 5th.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Richie Rich Barbershop, Yo Hablo Espanol, a licensed local barbershop on East Main and Post. Call for info and an appointment at 806-706-8413. And Post Plumbing, Heating and Air. One call does it all. 806-577-1300. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
The Bold Gold Antelopes will bring in their second pitcher of the day, and it is Domingo Soto. Russ, what other changes do we see out there on the field?
Brian Saucedo has now been moved over to first base, and Daniel Young will come into the game, and he is playing third. The final stat line for Luca Perez goes through 4 innings pitched at 22 at-bats at a pitch count of 80. Struck out 4 batters, walked 5, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, and 2 earned runs.
At the plate now, Caleb Pierce with bases loaded and no outs. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1 the count. First base is Aiden Martinez. He's on first. On second is Colton Burrs, and on third is Skylar Pond. Domingo Soto with his second pitch. Brings it home. It's going to be driven into left field on 2 hops to Moreno. He catches it, brings home 1 runner. Here comes a second. Not in time to get him. So it's going to put Martinez at second, and Caleb Pierce stays at first. But 2 runs come in, making a score 4-0. That's your Carson Construction score. Top of the 5th, the Bobcats lead, and we've got a no outs here in the top of the 5th. Jose Paredes coming to the plate now, the first baseman. Gutierrez on deck. He's going to fly this one foul. All right, 0-1 count to Jose Paredes, the first baseman. 2 runners on, first and second. Swing and a miss. Count now 0-2. Got Ryan Gutierrez, the right fielder, is on deck. We'll probably see him unless we get a double play here. We will see him. I may not see the batter after. Next pitch in the dirt from Domingo Soto, making the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. High and outside. Evens the count at 2. So Post a chance to get a double play here. Left-handed batter. Ooh, misses the outside corner. Full count 3-2. Smyer with a 4-0 lead with 2 runners on and no outs. Drive into center field. It's going to bring home another run. Soto scoops, drops. He's going to pick it up. 1 run comes across, and here comes the second. The throw to home is in time, but Rodriguez can't hold on. And the runner 22 is safe. That's Pierce. So 2 more runs for the Bobcats here in the top of the 5th. Total of 4, making the score now 6-0 as the Carson Construction score. So Jose Paredes now at third base. I'm going to give him on that. Give him a
triple.
Triple on that. So Ryan Gutierrez now at the plate, the right fielder, with no outs and a runner at third. Swings and misses. Strike one. Got a JV ball game coming up after this one. Outside corner pitch from Soto, catches it and catches the batter looking. 0-2 now the count. Outside and low for a ball. Gutierrez now with a 1-2 count, no outs. Next pitch from Soto from the stretch, high and outside. Domingo Soto on the mound for the Antelope, second pitcher, sophomore this year, 2 softs in a row for you. Foul tip. 2-2 the count. Soto from the stretch and outside. Full count, 3-2. Antelopes trying to get in the win column in district, 0-4 right now. Smyer's got a 1-3 record overall, in district. Both of them close to the bottom of the listing right now, still early in the district season. It's going to be a pop fly to right. Hawkins sees it, gets under it, one-hands it. Tag up from third, throw there, not in time. Way off target as well. So that's going to bring home another run for the Bobcats, making the score 7-0. Still in the top of the fifth, now 1 out.
Mason Meddert.
Has he done anything yet today?
He has yet. He grounded out to shortstop back in the second inning, and he flew out to the second base last inning.
First pitch from Soto to Meddert, high for a ball. Tango Pastusic goes up next, number 9 on deck. Second pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Inside and high, 3-0 now the count. Still 1 out. Nobody's on. Bobcats put up 5 runs in this top of the fifth. Foul ball, first base side. Making it 3 balls and 1 strike. Outside corner. Loads the count, 3-2. Pitch, swing and a miss for the second out. Meddert didn't know. He forgot he swung. He's looking at the ump like, did I really swing at that? Shouldn't have, but he did. He strikes out. 2 outs now. No one's on. It is 7-0, top of the fifth. Bobcats up.
Brings up Pastusic. He's gone on base twice with walks.
First pitch catches the outside corner. 0-1 the count to Pastusic. High, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Soto from the full range motion. High. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. Nobody on. This one's going to be high and outside. Pastusic batting in the 9th slot. We'll go to the top of the order next if that happens. Austin Martinez on deck. Ooh. All right, called strike. Full count with 2 outs. In the dirt, going to walk Pastusic. Is that his third walk, or he's had two?
That's his third walk.
So 3 times up, 3 times on base. He's probably scored once.
No.
No, he hasn't. That's one thing he hadn't done today. All right, so we go to the top of the order with Austin Martinez, the catcher. He'd already had his catching gear on. He's now taking it off. He's out of the picture. You can't see him doing that. So here he comes. How's he done?
Well, he's looking for his first hit. He flew out to center field in the first. Then he had a sacrifice ground ball back in the third. And flew out to shortstop back in the fourth.
Throw to first is over the head of Brian Salcedo. He's going to chase it down. Actually, Landon Garcia may get to it first. So it's going to advance the runner Pastusik to second. And then he's coming back for something. Because there must have been a timeout by the ump again, because that play is going to be nullified. And we're back to 0. No balls, no strikes. Do have 2 outs and a runner at first for the Bobcats. High pitch, throw down to second on the stolen base attempt. Oh, go! That could have gone either way, but nice throw by the catcher, Eric Rodriguez. And a good catch out there by Jax Perez to make the tag. All right, so you got Pastusik at second with a 1-0 count to Austin Martinez. This one's going to be inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Beautiful spring day in Post, Texas. Got a JV game coming up next, y'all. We're not going to be showing that, but y'all can come out and see it at Norm Cash Field. Next pitch was a ball. 3-0 now the count. Next pitch, called strike. 3-1 with 2 outs and a runner at second. In the dirt, going to walk the batter. Put him at first. So runners at first and second makes it a force out at first, second, and third. With 2 outs, it's a good thing to know.
We're right back to where we started.
Skylar Pond started off the inning. Center fielder takes the first pitch, drives it over, right to the shortstop. A line drive to Jax Perez, who makes the catch for the third out, leaving 2 on the base path for the Bobcats. But they end up putting up 5 runs in the top of the 5th. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Hey, we're streaming live from Norm Cash Field at David Nichols Park in Post, Texas. And if you're getting us intermittently, we apologize for the bad internet connection. That means after the game, we'll put together a better version of it and stick it up there on YouTube, and y'all can watch the whole game without a bunch of skip stuff. We have a recording of this game, in other words. Russ, what happened? There was a long top of the 5th.
5 runs on 3 hits, 2 runners left on base, and the Bold Gold defense committed 2 errors. As now we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning, as we lead things off with Domingo Soto, followed by Brian Salcedo and Eric Rodriguez.
Domingo will be batting at first.
I believe so.
So he came in for Luca. Would he stay in that second slot?
I think. Well, he came in for.
He was already out there.
Yeah, he was already out there. He moved from first to pitcher.
All right, he'll stay.
And then Daniel Young came in third when Luca came off. So I wonder.
We'll see.
He's going to be pitching where. there's still time for the Bowl Gold to mount a comeback. We've seen crazier things happen here in lovely in post-America.
Yeah.
We've seen crazier things happen, so there's still plenty of time.
Last warm-up throw thrown by the pitcher Colton Burris, who is still on the mound as we go to the bottom of the fifth. His team's got a 7-0 lead.
All right, batting. This is number 4, Calvin Jarrett.
All right, Calvin Jarrett comes to the plate.
Yes. Yeah, he's coming in to bat for Domingo.
All right, so then we should go to E.J. Soto on deck, and then Brian Salcedo batting third this inning. Jarrett at the plate. Bats right. Number 4, first pitch to him is going to be way in the dirt outside. Calvin Jarrett, a freshman. Sophomore. Calvin's a sophomore this year. Where's number 4? Once again, bats right. Next pitch is going to be fouled off for a strike. So 1-1 now the count.
Real quickly, Tahoka's has extended their lead in the bottom of the fifth. It's 10-4 over the Lady Lopes.
All right, here's the next pitch. High and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jarrett. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Calvin Jarrett hitting for Domingo Soto at the play with a 2-2 count, now 3-2. Next pitch, outside, he's going to walk. All right, E.J. Soto comes to the plate now. Center fielder. And Brian Salcedo will come and we swing a bat on deck.
He's seeking his first hit.
I think we may see a hitter for Brian on the next batter as well. That Cooper.
It looks like him.
Cooper Osborne may see his debut in today's game in just a moment. Oh, throw inside, almost gets the batter. Soto twists out of the way. (7-0) the score. Smyer lead. Post needs to get in here in the bottom of the fifth. Fastball down the middle, called strike. 1-1 the count to Soto. From the stretch, Burris with the delivery, a swing and a miss by the batter. May have foul tipped it. Makes the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Throw to first, not in time. First baseman Joe Paredes acted like he missed it, trying to get the young runner on first base to leave. It didn't work. Nice try. Next pitch, ground ball, foul to first. Count stays at 1-2. Colton Burris on the mound for the 5th inning for the Bobcats. Behind the plate is Austin Martinez. Ooh, called third strike, inside corner. So we see Cooper Osborne for the first time today. Typically your starter at third base. Just getting back from some stock show action. Runner at first is Jarrett. Number 20 at the plate. He's got to check in first, I guess, huh?
Oh, Smyer called timeout.
Okay. So Colton Barris on the mound, consulting with his first baseman, Paredes. Jarrett Antelope at first base. Short lead, throw to first, not in time. Barris brings it home. Swing and a miss. First pitch to Cooper Osborne's a strike. Oh, 1 the count. Got one out with the runner at first. Post trying to get the first run in this game. Call strike on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Barris brings it home. And a drive in his first hit of the game. The first time he gets a hit. That's Cooper Osborne. I want to thank his parents, Will and Crystal, for being sponsors here on Post Sports Radio, bringing you Antelope baseball as well as Lady Lope softball. Eric Rodriguez, the catcher, coming to the plate now.
He's seeking his first hit.
Good time to get it. Got Colton Barris on the mound. 5 innings is pretty long. You have a pitch count on him?
He's currently sitting at 78 pitches.
Runners at first and second. First pitch to Rodriguez. Called strike on the outside corner. Post with another chance to get a run on the board. Just one out of runners at first and second. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch to Rodriguez, swing and miss.
Just a little bit early on that swing.
Rodriguez, another sophomore on this starting team for the Antelopes. 1-2 count, 1 out, runners at first and second. Swing and miss, make it now 2 outs. Go to the top of the order with Jax Perez, the shortstop. Freshman, where's number 11?
He got on base in the first inning with a walk, and he struck out in the third.
The first pitch to him is a curveball for a strike. Most of the time we see Cameron Menchaca wearing number 11. Jax usually wears number 2. He's got 11 on today. Outside pitch for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, Post still with a chance to get a run here. First one of the game. His runners at first and second. Jarrett's at second. Cooper Osborne at first. Next pitch to Jax Perez ball. Make it a 2 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 3-1 now.
You can load the bases here or drive in a run. That'd be big.
Yeah, it's a walk as good as a hit here, except we still got to somehow get somebody across the plate. Burrs from the stretch. Swing and a miss. Makes the count 3-2. Three-two pitch from Burris. Fastball down the
Called
middle.
him looking.
And a called strike for the third out of the inning, leaving 2 on the base path. So Post still down 7-0. We go to the top of the 6th. In just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, it's 7-0 in favor of the Bobcats from Smyer.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Hey, we're streaming live from David Nichols Park, actually at Norm Cash Field. And we're having a game here with the Smyer Bobcats. It's the first of the series. Now, the series will be game 2 on Tuesday at Smyer. Today here at Post. And Post trails 7-0 is the Carson Construction scores. We get ready for the top of the 6th inning. And coming to play, starting things off for the Bobcats of Smyer. Was that 18? Is that Colton Barris? He'll be up first, followed by Aiden Martinez and Caleb Pierce, be the third hitter of the inning.
All right, that last half inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors committed, but 2 runners left on base.
Antelope still looking for that first run, just couldn't do it there in the bottom of the 5th. Hopefully here in the bottom of later in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, did you say who is out there pitching now? It looks like it's.
Did not.
It looks like. Let's see. That's
Jax.
Yeah, Jax.
Jax
Okay.
Perez taking Domingo Soto's place, who was in for Luca Perez. So both Perez brothers on the mound for the Antelopes today. And we'll see if we notice any other changes out there. It's like Domingo goes back to first.
Yes.
And we'll probably Lanny Garcia over to short. And number 1 at second is Daniel Young. And then Brian Saucedo went from third to first. Now he's back at third. Outfield looks the same. Should be Isaiah Moreno in left, EJ Soto in center, and Colton Hawkins in right field. The first 3 once again for the Bobcats here in the top of the 6th. Be number 18 Colton Burris, then Aiden Martinez and Caleb Pierce. Unless they make some changes. Last warm-up thrown down to second by Eric Rodriguez behind the plate for the Antelopes.
Domingo's at first, and Brian is back at third.
Yep. Jack's on the mound.
Jack's is pitching. Daniel Young is at second, and Landon is now at shortstop.
Once again, we think Jack's wearing number 11 today, usually worn by Cameron Menchaca, who's out stock show, I guess, right?
Yes, over in Austin.
First pitch is a strike for the young guy, the freshman pitcher for the Antelopes. Next pitch, breaking ball, a little high. 1-1 the count. To the Bobcats, pitcher number 18, Colton Burris, who bats in the third slot. This one's going to hit him, get him on first base. Now we go to Aiden Martinez, the shortstop. Jax Perez once again on the mound. Third pitcher for the Antelopes today. Burris with a good lead at first. The pitch comes home for a ball. Top of the 6th, 7-0 is the score. Smyer leads as a Carson Construction score. Throw to first, not in time. Did make the pitcher Burris dive for it, though.
So here's the thing. It's the top of the 6th inning. The Bogo cannot allow 3 runs.
Throw to first once again, not in time. Burris back on his belly. That's going to wear him out. He's got to realize that as well. He may end up coming back as the pitcher in the next inning. Perez brings it home a little bit high and inside to Martinez. This one's driven into left field, foul.
Oh, it's going to hit Carr.
By a long margin.
Almost did.
Where are you parked? You out there? Oh, you're back here. Okay. We can't really see if those things get hit. Next pitch of Martinez. Curveball catches him looking. Count now 2-2. The no out runner at first is Burris. Throw there to get him. Not in time. Back on his belly. Freshman pitcher Jax Perez from the stretch. His first inning on the mound. Burris has been in the dirt 5 or 6 times since he's been on first base. Next pitch outside. Going to walk the batter. Martinez putting runners at first and second. Caleb Pierce, number 22, now comes to the plate.
Pierce, the last time up, he hit a single. It came all the way around. No, he hit a 2 RBI single, came all the way around and scored.
First pitch is outside for a ball, or strike rather, swinging strike. Good curveball. 0-1 the count.
I'm hearing the dinging of a boxing bell out in the distance, and with that in mind, want to takes
high inside
2.
for a ball. 0-2 to count. What about boxing, real quick?
The boxing world just lost one of its greatest boxers of all time. George Floyd passed away late last night.
George Foreman.
Foreman, yeah.
Ground ball to third. Saucedo scoops it after a bobble, recovers and tags third base for the force out at third, keeping runners now at first and second. So fielder's choice. That's going to take Burris off the base path. Martinez now at second. Caleb Pierce is on first base. Jose Paredes is now at the plate, the left-handed batter. With 1 out and 2 runners on. Catcher timeout call. That's going to be Luca Perez, by the way. Didn't notice that until now. Luca's catching for his brother Jax. Lucas started out on the mound in this game. What did he go, 3 innings?
4. Luca went 4 innings. Domingo went 1 inning.
Okay, so Luca now behind the plate, number 5. Or has been there this whole inning. Sorry, we didn't catch that. Or did you? I didn't either. All right, so ball inside for pitch 1. That's 1-0 now the count. Runners at first and second. Ground balls and go to the pitcher. Perez throws it to second. Scoot by Landon Garcia. Throw to first. Not in time. Gets away, and the runner comes home from second. That is number 4, Martinez. Heads up play by him. We get the force out at second. Runner at first is going to be safe. It's going to give us 2 outs. Still a runner on, but another run scores for the Bobcats. 8-0 now the score. Is the Carson Construction score. Okay, 2 outs. Should be Skylar Pond at the plate. Outside pitch. No, I'm sorry.
No, this is Ryan Gutierrez.
Yeah, Ryan Gutierrez, the right fielder. 2 outs, a runner at first. 8-0 lead by the Bobcats. Outside pitch for a ball. 2-0 now the count. Next pitch, high and inside, makes the count 3-0. With 2 outs, runner at first. Could be a foul ball, first base side. Next game in the series will be Tuesday, 5 o'clock at Smyer. We won't be covering that game. Low and inside for a ball. Going to walk the batter. Put runners at first and second. Mason Meddert, second baseman at the plate now, with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Bobcats have got 1 run across the plate this inning. Ball's outside. Was it 1 or 2? Just 1. Okay. Next pitch, high and right down the pipe, but just a little bit too high. Jax Perez on the mound for the Antelopes. Delivers outside. 3-0 now the count. Runners at first and second. There's the pitch. Foul tip. 3 balls and 1 strike. Jax Perez with the throw. Another foul tip. Makes it 3-2, full count. The umpire's looking for some extra baseballs and finds one through the hole in the fence. The net, that is. Young Post fan delivers the ball. I got to count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Perez from the stretch to Luca Perez. And it's going to be a ball walking the batter, loading the bases. Still with 2 outs. Tango Pastusic comes back to the plate. I think he's walked 3 times, all 3 times up. Next pitch, outside. Okay, 1-0 the count. Called strike. Makes the count 1-1 with 2 outs. Force everywhere for the Antelopes to make a final out of this inning. High and inside for a ball. Ooh, hits the batter. Brings in a runner from third, making the score 9-0 in favor of the Bobcats.
Okay, that is big because makes the score 9-0. 1 more run come across for Smyer, and they are officially in run rule territory.
And Post will get a final at-bat to make good on it. Still 9-0, so 2 outs. So still, Post can easily get out of this with throwing some strikes and playing some defense. Top of the order, Austin Martinez, the batter. Outside pitch for a ball, 1-0. Inside for a ball, 2-0. Once again, bases loaded, 2-0 count with 2 outs. And the Smyer Bobcats with a 9-0 lead. So when the run rule area, if we get another run is scored, this one goes outside, making it 3-0 the count. First year head coach Jerry Lawrence at third base. Going to walk the batter, and that 10th run comes across the plate, and that's going to make it a 10-run rule. Possibly Post will once again have a chance to come to bat in the bottom of the 6th to get back in this game. In the meantime, Skylar Pond comes back to the plate. We may see a change here. Coach Lawrence talking to the home plate ump. We got a pinch runner in. Looks like number 8 is coming out. That don't have a number 8. Is that 8?
We officially have a pitching change. Landon Garcia is now in at pitcher.
Okay, Garcia comes to the pitcher's mound. I think Jax goes over to shortstop where he started the game. And we'll take a break here and come back with the rest of the top of the 6th. It's 10-0. Carson Construction scorer with Smyer leading this game.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Richie Rich Barbershop, Yo Hablo Espanol, a licensed local barbershop on East Main and Post. Call for info and an appointment at 806-706-8413. And Post Plumbing, Heating and Air. One call does it all. 806-577-1300. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
All right, we have a pitching change, the 4th one for the Antelopes. It'll be Landon Garcia coming in from shortstop. Previously in the game, started at second base. He comes in to replace Jax Perez. The situation right now, we're at the top of the 6th. It's a 10-0 lead by Smyer. Bobcats with 3 runners on base right now with 2 outs. And coming to the plate will be number 11, Skylar Pond.
So final stat line for Jax Perez in 2/3 innings pitched and 8 batters faced. No strikeouts, 4 walks, no hits, 3 runs, 3 of them earned. I don't have any hits because all the batters reached on fielder's choices.
Okay.
They either reached on base on fielder's choices or walks.
All right, Landon Garcia, the sophomore, from the stretch, brings the ball home. It'll be a pop fly. Luca Perez trying to chase it down, and Brian Salcedo as well.
And Brian was trying not to run over any of the coaches.
Coach Aguilar had to get out of the way.
That is a big boy coming through there.
Yeah, he's a little bit bigger than both those coaches. All right, so here we go with 1 strike, no balls against number 11, Skylar Pond. Garcia from the stretch. Ground ball to short. Jax Perez bobbles it, picks it up, throws to first. It's going to be over the Domingo Soto's head. Runner comes across for the 11th run of the game. So 11-0 now the score. Bobcats up. All right, so coming to play now should be number 18.
Colton Burris, the pitcher.
Let's say top of the 5th or 6th on that scoreboard. Top of the 6th. Oh, he's out? Somebody was called out. So runner safe at home, still 11-0 is the final, or the score. We go to the bottom of the 6th now. And we shall take a break, and we'll be right back. In just a moment, once Smyer's up 11-0, bottom of the 6th, Post has to score at least 2 runs to keep this game moving. Back in a moment.
Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Hey, thanks for joining us here on Post Sports Radio for live broadcast intermittently due to the not so good internet. Nonetheless, it is a 11-0 score. Smyer Bobcats the 10-run rule is in effect. If Post can't put up 2 runs in this inning, that will be the end of the game. Otherwise, we go to the 7th. Nonetheless, stay with us, and we'll finish this out for you. If you're hearing us intermittently, we're going to upload a good full broadcast on demand shortly after the game. So be sure to check back for that. All right, who do we got coming up for the Antelopes?
Well, coming up for the Bowl Gold is going to be Luca Perez. Well, as it stands,
we don't know.
It's going to be Luca Perez, Landon Garcia, Isaiah Moreno.
Yeah.
And this is the last, you mentioned it. This is the last chance for Post. Colton Burris is still out there. The Bowl Gold are not able to generate 2 runs in this inning. Game is over after the 3rd out.
We haven't seen a change in the lineup for the Smyer Bobcats except for 1 pinch runner. That was last inning. So still on the mound is Colton Burris, like Russ just said. Behind the plate is Austin Martinez, Caleb Pierce at 3rd, Aiden Martinez at short, Mason Medard at 2nd, and Jose Paredes at 1st. And Tango's out in left, Skyler in center, and Ryan in right. All right, so it's Luca Perez at the plate for the Antelopes. Oh, he gets a brushback pitch. I think it did touch something.
Yeah, it grazed him.
Little if looks could kill situation going on between Perez and Burris. So we'll see what happens here. That was a high and inside fastball. Must have touched at least the jersey in order for Perez to get his way to first base. And Coach Lawrence coming out to discuss the situation with the home plate ump.
Lady Lopes are fighting over in Tahoka. It's the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. 15-10 Tahoka over Post.
All right, so here's coming to the plate now. Number 7 for the Antelopes is Landon Garcia. So Lucas at first, Landon at the plate. Isaiah Moreno on deck. Burris from the stretch brings it home high and inside. Not as close as the last pitch. Once again, Post trying to get their first district win here. Smyer Bobcats trying to improve to 2 wins and 3 losses. Outside, ball 2, 2-0 the count. These teams meet again on Tuesday at Smyer. The Canadian Geese are flying over the field looking for something to eat. They usually hang out here. Throw to first is not in time, but close. Luca Perez is safe. Little cat and mouse game down there on first base between Perez and Paredes.
We're in the bullpen. I think that looks like Sawyer Mackey's warming up over in our bullpen.
Runner's going. It's a hit and run. Runner safe at second. As Garcia did what he was supposed to, swing at the ball, and he does. Nice throw by Martinez from behind the plate. Just not in time to get Perez. So Post with a runner in scoring position at second with no outs. Count is 2-1. Garcia in the dirt now 3-1.
Pitch number 94 coming up.
So we won't see Burris on Tuesday more than likely. Swing and a miss by Garcia. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Luca Perez on second, trying to get a run on for the Antelopes. Ground ball fouled on the third baseline. So Burris is approaching 100, probably by the end of the inning. 3-2 pitch. Foul ball back at us.
Well, this is a good way by Garcia to get the hurler a little bit tired, just battling and fouling off pitches with the count still being 3-2.
From the stretch, checks second, brings it home. Curveball, ground ball to short, backhanded. Throw to first is off target, safe at first. And coming home is Perez for the first run for the Antelopes, making the score 11-1. So Garcia safe at first due to the bad throw from the shortstop, which was Aiden Martinez. So it's up to Isaiah Moreno to keep things going here. You got to get at least one more run to keep this game going into the 7th inning.
Look, you do. You have to get one more.
On deck after Moreno will be Colton Hawkins and then Calvin Jarrett, I do believe. Back to throw to first, not in time. Trying to get Landon Garcia. Moreno ready for his first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1 the count. No outs. So Post has a good chance to keep this game going. Here goes Garcia to second. Throw down there by Martinez. Ooh. Oh, just under the tag is Garcia. But a great throw by the catcher, Austin Martinez. And the tag was there, but just a little bit late. That was from Austin to his brother Aiden, who's playing shortstop. Who's playing right behind second base right now. Garcia taking the lead. Pitch comes home. Foul tip. Staying alive with an 0-2 count. At the plate, Isaiah Moreno.
All right. This will be pitch number 100.
It's Colton Barris, number 18 on the mound. Steps off the rubber. A little break in the action. Isaiah Moreno at the plate. A freshman for the Antelopes. Playing all game out in left field. Curveball. Low ball. 1-2 the count. Throw to second. Not in time to get Garcia. Nice spin move by Burris, though. From the stretch with a runner at second. Burris brings it home. A ground ball's going to go between first and second. A base hit out in the right field. Here comes Garcia all the way home. And a bad throw to home is almost over the backstop. And so that's going to keep the Antelopes alive with a score of 11-2. And we will go into the 7th inning, so hang tight. Antelopes still with no outs and a chance to get a few more runs or a bunch of them. We'll see how things go. Coach Lawrence has realized that his pitcher has thrown 100 pitches. It's like he is going to pull them and take a break. And we'll do this. Well, we'll see exactly what he's going to do. We can assume he's going to pull his pitcher Barris, once again throwing just about 100 pitches. Was it 101?
I have 102.
Okay. May just be a little meeting on the mound.
Oh, staying out there.
Yep, Burris will stay out. Once again, with the pitch count rule, we probably won't see him on Tuesday. So runner at second, no outs. Antelopes just scored the second run. I got to get that on the scoreboard, by the way. Score now is 11-2. So the 10-run rule is not in effect in this 6th inning. So we'll go to the 7th and probably the final inning. Could be extra innings. That would be quite a few runs in this inning and maybe a couple in the next. Antelopes, once again, still the home team. They get to finish this inning and come back in the bottom of the 7th as well. All right, so Colton Hawkins at the plate, right-handed batter, playing right field. Garcia at second, foul ball by Hawkins. So Domingo Soto is on deck. He'll bat next, followed by E.J. Soto, unless we have a change in there. Burris brings it home. Ground ball to shortstop. Martinez bobbles it. Runner stays at second. And the batter is safe at first. So we give it E on the shortstop to put runners at first and second. I think Coach Lawrence coming out for a second time. There's going to be a change in the pitcher.
And it's back-to-back. That's already 2 errors on the shortstop this half inning.
So Burris hands the ball over to number 4, who is already out there. That's Aiden Martinez, the shortstop. So he'll go on the mound. We'll review all that in just a minute here. We'll take a break here on Post Sports Radio. In just a moment, we'll be right back with the rest at the bottom of the 6th, where the Antelopes score 2 runs and stay alive to go to the 7th inning, still with no outs and 2 on at first and second. We'll be right back here on Post Sports Radio.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by La Isabel Boutique, a girls' boutique with clothes, accessories, and custom hair bows. The boutique is located at Avenue H in East Main. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving posts in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. The Post Methodist Church, making disciples of Jesus Christ. Antelope Wash and Dry, a clean, affordable laundromat now open at 303 South Broadway. And Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are bold gold.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
All right, we're back live at Norm Cash Field at David Nichols Park, and Post puts up 2 runs in the top of the 6th to stay alive. It's 11-2 still in favor of the Smyer Bobcats, and they change pitchers after Burris throws 102 pitches. He goes to shortstop. The shortstop, Martinez, comes in to pitch. His first pitch to Domingo Soto, called strike. Soto went from first base to pitcher and back to first. Ball in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 the count. Still, once again, no outs.
Final stat line for Colton Burris after 104 pitches through 5 innings, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, 2 runs. 2 of those were earned.
Okay, next pitch to Soto. Inside, swings at it for a strike. Next pitch from Martinez to Soto, swinging strike for the strikeout. First out of the inning in the top of the or bottom of the 6th. Once again, it's 11-2, Post down by 9, but they scored 2 to keep the game alive. And it brings up E.J. Soto, number 12, playing center field.
Struck out last type bat.
First pitch called strike. Inside, swings at it.
He's very late on that swing.
So 0-2 the count with 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Antelopes. Swing and a miss. So 3 pitches from Martinez to Soto, strikes him out. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. We had looks like a balk of some sort, looks like. So the runners are going to advance, take away that force out. So let's put Landon Garcia's on third.
This is
Isaiah, isn't it?
This will be Brian Hold on, who's coming up?
Oh, it's going to be Soto back at the plate.
Yeah, EJ's back at the plate because he balked that last pitch.
Okay. So Soto stays alive due to the pitcher's balk. Runners advance. Now it's second and third. You got Colton Hawkins on second, Isaiah Moreno on third. Next pitch to Soto is outside for a ball, making it 1-2 the count. Aiden Martinez, the second pitcher for the Bobcats. Ground ball to third. It's going to be foul ball just barely.
That was a late. And I mean very late. I'm talking late to the first date late.
What was late?
It's the umpire's decision to call that a foul ball. Gosh almighty.
I think he was waiting for the fielder to touch it, see where it was when he touched it. All right, so there's a ball in the dirt. Runners stay put. Second and third. And now E.J. Soto at the plate with a 2-2 count. On deck, Brian Saucedo, hoping to get his chance to knock in a run, which he will. Ground ball straight to the pitcher. Pitch handled by Martinez to the shortstop. Throw to first is not in time. Another run comes across. That's Moreno for the third run for the Antelopes in this inning, making the score 11-3.
That's an infield single.
Runners at first and third now. E.J. Soto at first. Hawkins is on third. And at the plate now is Brian Saucedo. Looks like Daniel Young on deck. One out. Saucedo's got a chance to get a run here. Fouls it off down the first base area.
It's solid contact, too, from Saucedo. He straightened that ball out a little bit. Another run will come across.
Brian's got enough power to knock it to the fence.
Pitcher wants a new ball.
I don't know if it was him or the umpire did. All right, so Brian Saucedo with the 0-1 count and runners at first and third. Taking second. Oh, the runner's going to second, and he's going to be safe. And here comes another run home for the Antelopes. It's going to be good heads-up play by Isaiah Moreno. No, that was nine. That was
Hawkins.
Hawkins coming in from third base. Sorry, folks. But E.J. Soto, in the meantime, takes second. So still just one out. Post now with 4 runs. And we were talking about they had to get at least 2 this inning to stay alive. Throw to second to get the runner, not in time. It's Aiden Martinez on the mound. His brother Austin behind the plate. Inside pitch. Ball 2. Or that's 1. 2. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Runner at second. Inside for a ball. Now 3-1.
Attaboy, Brian.
11-4 is the score. Post scoring 4 runs here. Inside pitch to Brian Saucedo is going to walk him, put him at first. And that's going to bring up number 1, Daniel Young. His first time up at the plate. So runners at first and second with 1 out. Young with a 167 batting average. He swing and miss that one.
Yes.
0-1 the count.
However, though, he's got an on-base percentage of .444.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. So Soto's on second. Brian Saucedo on first. Daniel Young at the plate with 1 out. 0-2 count. Swings and misses that. So 3 pitches and he's down. So now 2 outs with a 11-4 score with Bobcats leading, but Post scoring all their runs here in the bottom of the 6th to stay alive.
This is Jax.
Jax Perez, the leadoff hitter, called strike on the first pitch. 0-1 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Martinez from the stretch with 2 runners on. Soto taking third. Throw down there, not in time. He's going to get to come home now with the ball going into left field. And another score for the Antelopes. Brian Salcedo now at second. And that was a ball nonetheless. So Jax Perez with a 1-2 count.
It's 11-5.
Antelopes can come back. Anything's possible.
I told you we've seen stranger things happen over here in good old Post America. I mean, we finally made this game interesting.
Next pitch, swing and a foul tip. On deck, you got a good order. Luca Perez, he'll be followed by Landon Garcia, which I think started the inning, right?
Luca
did.
Started off getting hit by a pitch.
That's right. Fastball inside. It's been a long half inning. Post showing a good comeback here. Foul tip once again. Perez stays alive with a 1-2 count, or 2-strike count. Brian Salcedo at second. Don't think he'll take third. Outside, good eye by Jax. 2-2 now the count.
Base hit will bring Brian around.
This one's going to be fouled back once again. Maintains the count at 2-2.
Don't let Brian's size fool all you guys. He's a pulling guard, so I know for a fact he's got wheels.
Sure. From the stretch, Martinez to Perez outside. Full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Aiden Martinez, the pitcher, brings it in high and inside. Going to walk the batter. Still with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Post has put up 5 runs this inning, making the score 11-5.
Put the pressure back on the Bobcats.
On their second pitcher, we saw Colton Burris go 5 and 2/3 innings or 1/3?
He went just 5 full innings.
Second pitcher, Aiden Martinez, who came in from shortstop. They just switched positions. So Burris now at short. Aiden Martinez on the mound. His brother, Austin Martinez, behind the plate. All right, so Luca Perez now at the plate, who took a fastball and hit his jersey at least. I don't think it got him. Didn't get any flesh, I don't believe. But he started out the inning getting on base for the Antelopes. Inside pitch for a ball, 1-0. Inside pitch, they're going for him now. Two of the count. Oh, Lordy.
Here goes Brian.
Yeah, there you go. Brian takes third base on the wild pitch by Martinez. About 2 feet over the head of Perez. Goes to the backstop, bounces around into the infield, and both runners advance.
Slow down, come on.
I would do the suicide squeeze attempt with Brian on third right now. When you got 2 outs, that's not a good idea. Next pitch from the full. Off the glove of the catcher, high. Walks the batter, loads the bases. So 11-5 right now. Brings up Landon Garcia, who started out at second, went to short, went back to second, or went to the pitcher's mound. Current pitcher for the Antelopes takes the first pitch for a strike. Martinez brings it home. Outside pitch. 1-1 now the count. Next pitch. High. Ball 2.
Good take.
So 2-1 with 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Antelopes. Down by 6. Oh, this one hits the batter. Walks in. Brian Salcedo from third base. Garcia with a bruise on his shoulder takes first. And may see another pitching change here. I think Aiden Martinez wants to come out at this point. Maybe not. I think just a cool down session with Coach Jerry Lawrence.
Yeah, just to make sure that everybody's heads are all on the same page, because remember, the Bobcats are up 11-0. It'd be a historic collapse of all proportions if we're able to pull this off.
No indication whether there'll be a pitch change or not.
I'm going to go ahead and update the scoreboard for everybody. It's 11-6 now.
What do I got, 5?
11-5.
Thank you, sir. Did it change?
Yeah, that's what I have.
All right, 11-6. Sure. Antelopes down by 5. And we're rotating through the order here in the bottom of the 6th inning, which all the runs have been had. Bases still loaded with 2 outs. Coming back for a second trip in this inning is Isaiah Moreno. So Aiden Martinez started out at shortstop, came in at pitcher in this inning, is still on the mound. No pitch change. The first pitch after the meeting is a fastball strike down the middle. Martinez delivers. Another a little bit low this time. Making it count 1-1 to Moreno. He swings at it and fouls it off.
Right here. Let's get him right here.
Good count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs and bases loaded. Martinez with the throw, and he swings. Check swing is going to be called a strike. It's going to retire the side of post, leaves 4 on the bases. They do pick up 6 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. We will go to the 7th after we take a break here on Post Sports Radio. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. Back in a moment.
Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Back live from David Nichols Park on Norm Cash Field. Jim Plummer with Russ Morris, and Russ has a recap where the Antelopes scored all the runs in the bottom of the 6th.
6 runs on only 2 hits. 4 errors were committed by the Smyer Bobcats and 3 runners left on base. Finishing up, Aiden Martinez finished up with 39 pitches in his relief appearance. So now as we move over to the start of the 7th, leading things off is going to be, I guess, still Colton Burris. He moves over to shortstop. Then we think Aiden Martinez and Caleb Perez. They didn't see any changes to the infield for Smyer that last half inning, so that's what we think is going to happen.
The only player that brought in was a pinch runner. That was last inning.
Landon Garcia stays out on the mound. I did see Sawyer Mackey warming up in the bullpen earlier. Luca Perez comes back in at catcher.
Brian Salcedo's going to stay at third. Jax Perez at short. And it looks like Daniel Young at second. And Domingo Soto is at first. 2 left-handers out in the left field. We got 1 in left field. That's Moreno, Soto, E.J. Soto in center. That's probably Hawkins still out there in right.
this series between us and Smyer today and Tuesday is big for a number of reasons. Because we got swept by New Home and Ropes, that put us already in a hole, being at 0-4. If we're going to have any chance at qualifying for the playoffs, you have to find a way to either get sweeps or split series between Sundown, Tahoka, Morton, and the bad guys in blue today.
And the way baseball works, they'll play 2 games in a row against each other. Once again, Tuesday at Smyer. Swing and a miss by Burris, strike 1. Burris has had a good game all around today. High and inside on the second pitch. 1-1 now the count. Aiden Martinez in the on-deck circle. He'll be followed by Caleb Pierce. Next pitch, I guess it hit him.
Yes, it did.
Hit by pitch to Burris, puts him on first. Brings up the starting shortstop, Aiden Martinez, now on the mound for the Bobcats. First pitch, ball 1. A lot of action on the outskirts of the field. The JV players getting warmed up. Throw to first, not in time.
We have a final from Tahoka as the Lady Bulldogs knock off the Lady Lopes 16-10 in 7 innings.
Okay. It's 2 7-inning games for the Lady Lopes in a row. High for a ball from Garcia to Martinez. 2-0 the count. Yeah, we called that game the other day. It was 8-6. Went 7 innings, close one. It was good.
Just a double play.
Ground ball is going to be fair. Picked up one-handed by Garcia to first, in time to Soto to get the runner. But the runner at first, Burris, goes to second with 1 out. Runner at second. And that's going to bring up number 22. That's Caleb Pierce.
Yeah, there's a double play, I think, in the 5th inning in that game against New Home, and it just kind of killed any kind of momentum the Lady Lopes were trying to resemble because it was such a heartbreaking way to end the inning.
Little dusty game, but it was a fun one. Oh, ball's going to hit the batter. Hit by pitch. Going to put runners at first and second. Long game here at Norm Cash Field. We started at 11. It's now 1:22. And I know we've had intermittent internet from here, unfortunately, so once again, we'll put together a full broadcast for you to watch on demand after this game. Here's Garcia. Throwing to number 21, Jose Paredes, the first baseman. Runners at first and second. Got 1 out. It's going to be a drive into short, left center, and Jax Perez tries to reach, can't reach. Advances the runners. Ball thrown to third base to Saucedo, ready to make the catch. Runner already there, though, so everybody's safe on the bases. So with bases full, we got 1 out. And the score once again 11-6. The visiting team, Smyer Bobcats. It looks like Coach is going to make a change on the mound.
Yes, he is.
And bring out Garcia. He looks like he's going to leave the game as well. And who'd you say you saw warming up, Mackey?
I thought that's who I saw.
Sawyer Mackey coming in to pitch. And no telling what number he's wearing because a lot of his original roster has changed from game to game. Actually, Garcia's going to come back on the field. He's going to go in for Daniel Young at second. And Mackey does take the mound for warm-up pitches. So we'll take a quick break and come back. Still a game here in the top of the 7th. It's 11-6. The Smyer Bobcats lead. Post scored all theirs in the bottom of the 6th. So they're still hot. Let's see what happens next. So come back and join us.
Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Back live at Norm Cash Field, and Sawyer Mackey on the mound for the Antelopes. This is pitcher number 4.
Let's see.
Change things up a little bit.
Yeah, this will be the 4th reliever.
So Landon Garcia does stay in the game. He'll play second base where he started the game. Jack Perez at short. Brian Saucedo is at third, and over at first is Domingo Soto. That's your starting lineup. Except for Luca Perez, who started pitching, he is behind the plate. So Mackey from the stretch, bases loaded and just 1 out. Showing bunt is number 15. That's Ryan Gutierrez. He pulls back for a ball. Mackey from the stretch brings it home. Ground ball to second base. Garcia backhands it, mishandles. Throw to first is not in time. Gets away from Soto. 1 runner comes across. Here comes a second. He'll be safe as well. Makes the score 13-6. Still 1 out. Error on the second baseman allows 2 runs to come across. Bringing up number 3, Mason Meddert, the second baseman. So 1 out still, 13-6 now is the score. And he'll still get to come to the plate in the bottom of the 7th. Mackey with the runners. There goes the runner from first. Takes second easily. No throw attempt, of course. So runners at second and third. Mason Meddert at the plate. High and inside for a ball. Makes the count 2-0. A little bit too high, but right down the plate. 3-0 the count with 1 out. And runners at second and third. Swing and a hit. A throw to home gets the runner for the second out and keeps that 14th run from getting on the board. Nice play by Brian Saucedo with the catch and throw to home. Good tag out by Luca Perez. So runners now at first and third. Number 9 comes to play at the hits in the 9th slot as well as Tango Petusik. He's walked like 4 times. Isn't that right?
Yes. Well, technically 3 because he got hit by the pitch last time up.
Runner on first, takes second. That is Mason Meddert. No throw attempt. Sawyer Mackey on the mound for the Antelopes. Curveball, catches the looker for a strike. Next pitch. Ooh, a little bit high.
One thing we always ask for umpires is consistency. Well, they're consistently inconsistent so far these latter innings.
Mackey with the pitch, outside for a ball. Makes it 3-1 with 2 outs and 2 runners on at second and third. Once again, our next broadcast will be next Saturday when we bring you a softball game against Sundown here. Ooh, close, just outside. Walking the batter to first, loads the bases. With 2 outs and a 4 shot at anywhere. We go to the top of the order with catcher Austin Martinez. Once again, the Antelopes still have a chance in the bottom of the 7th, so we'll keep hope alive, as Russ would say. 13-6 right now. Post scoring all 6 of the runs in the last inning. Ooh, nice breaking ball. Across the plate for a strike. This one's high for a ball. 1-1 the count. Bases loaded. Smyer pitching from the full windup. Another breaking ball is going to go to the shortstop, past the shortstop, into center field. 1 run comes across. Here comes the second. So 2 more runs and a 2-run single by number 2, Austin Martinez. 15-6 in the top of the 7th inning. And the Smyer Bobcats, of course, leading this.
It increases the lead to 9. 1 more run, and they're back in run roll territory.
Still Post have a chance to come to the plate once again. Make things interesting. Swing and a miss by number 11. That's Skylar Pond. Next pitch, ball, 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Mackey with the throw, high and inside. 2-1 with 2 outs. Another pitch for a ball, 3-1 now the count. Be a pop fly to center. E.J. Soto under it in the sun to make the catch. And a final out of the top of the 7th. But 15-6. So Smyer scores a few runs there to make that score 15-6. That's your Carson Construction score. Back in a moment with the bottom and final half inning. Unless Post can tie it up. Back in a moment.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Well, Smyer puts up a few runs in the top of the 7th, making the score now 15-6. Antelopes coming to plate in the bottom of the 7th with a chance to keep hope alive. And Russ has a recap of what happened in the top of the 7th.
Well, Smyer was able to score 4 runs on only 2 hits. No errors committed by the Bull Gold, but the Bobcats do leave 2 runners stranded. As now we move to the bottom of the 7th. As the leading off for the Bull Gold will be number 9, Colton Hawkins, followed by who we believe to be Domingo Soto and E.J. Soto.
All right, 15-6. Here come the Antelopes. Going to come to the plate. And we'll see what happens when we get back in this game. You never know.
We play a full 9. In high school baseball, we played 9 innings, correct?
7.
7?
Play 7. I'm not sure how far we can go when it comes to a tie. But I think in district play, you've got to finish the game. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. Pre-district, they can play for a tie.
Okay.
We got a lot to make up here. We'll see what happens. But the way Post played in the bottom of the 6th, anything's possible. We put up another 6 runs. That makes it only a 3-run game. Just got to keep going from there. Got a new pitcher for Smyer. Number 11 is out there now. That's Skylar Pond. Pond started out the game and played most of it out in center field. So he comes onto the mound now. How the infield looks, it looks like Barris is still at short. Pierce at third. And I think Aiden Martinez has gone to second. If I can read that properly from here. Still got Austin Martinez behind the plate and Jose Paredes at first. So third pitcher for the Bobcats. Post has seen, what did we say, 4 through the game?
Yes.
And starting now for the Antelopes will be number 9, Colton Hawkins. He'll be followed by number 18 for the Antelopes, Domingo Soto, and then E.J. Soto. All those guys participated in that 6-run bottom of the 6th half inning. Well, looks like we got 2 shortstops out there. Oh, the Aiden Martinez started at short, went to pitcher, and then just after that little huddle, he went back to shortstop, and Burris had to tell him, hey, you're playing second now. Skylar Pond on the mound. Facing Colton Hawkins. High inside, ball 1. Outside now, so 2-0 the count to Hawkins. Pond with the throw inside, 3-0.
Oh, come on. Colton, stand in there. Take one. You'd already be standing on base twice.
Here's the pitch. Called strike, 3-1. First hittable pitch thrown by Pond so far out of 4. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss now, full count. Outside, going to walk Hawkins, put him on first. It's a good start for the Antelopes to keep alive. Brings up E.J. Soto. I'm sorry.
Nope.
It's the other Soto.
Domingo.
Sorry. Domingo. Sorry about that. Dad's down there looking at me funny. Drives it up the middle for a base hit, advancing the runner. Hawkins turns second and gets back. So runners now at first and second with Soto's first hit of the game. What'd you say, Dan? About time? Okay. I'll make sure I heard that right. E.J. Soto now coming to the plate. Runners at first and second, no outs. And the third pitcher on the mound for the Bobcats, Skylar Pond.
E.J. did get on base with a single last time up and came around and scored. Stole 2 bases.
All right, Soto at the plate, ready to take the first pitch. Swings and miss, kind of off speed in the dirt pitch.
He was a little late on that swing. Didn't think he wanted to swing at it until he realized it was already around.
Runners at first and second. Soto at the plate. Oh, he should have let that one go, but it does go swing and a miss, strike, but the ball gets behind the catcher. Advances the runners. Now he's got a single here, will bring home 2. Once again, no outs, runners at second and third. EJ chokes up on the bat this time with an 0-2 count. Oh, this one hits him. He takes one for the team. Now he takes first base. Loads the bases. Brian Salcedo, if he gets that bat on the ball, it's gone. That's what we need now.
Any ball that gets hit out in either left center or right center, that's about 400 and some odd feet to the wall. 400 feet to home plate. So that's where I would aim for.
Brian drills it to the shortstop. Unfortunately, he takes it by himself to second with the tag to first for the second out. So a double play by the Bobcats, but a nice shot by Brian. Got a lot of bat on that ball. Advances the runner. It's Domingo Soto standing on third base. We scored one, huh?
Yeah.
15-7. Antelopes trying to stay in this game now with 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. First pitch to the current pitcher for the Antelopes, Smyer Mackey. 1-0 the count. This one's going to be a foul ball, third base side. All right, so we got a 1-1 count for Sawyer. Bottom of the 7th, post down 15-7. Swing and misses this one. They can count now 1-2. 8-run difference. Suppose he got a way to go. A 2-out rally would be incredible right now. In the dirt, runner from third. Soto makes it home safely for another run for the Antelopes. Clearing the bases with nobody on now. And it's 15-8. Sawyer Mackey with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Pond with the pitch. Slow curveballs, going to catch him looking. And that's going to be the final out of the game. And the final Carson Construction score is Bobcats from Smyer with 15 posts, the host team with 8. And that'll wrap things up as far as play. We'll come back with a post-game show with a wrap-up here in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Welcome back to Post Antelope Baseball, a Post Sports radio presentation, live and free on Facebook and YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by Garza County Animal Hospital, a family atmosphere for family pets. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Will and Crystal Osborne family, proud supporters of the Bold Gold Nation. The Post Independent School District, we are Bold Gold. Carson Construction, Post owned and operated. Call 806-626-3811. Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, the newspaper of record for Garza County since 1926. The Dispatch is the corporate sponsor of Post Sports Radio. Post Family Dentistry, small town values, state-of-the-art care. And now, here's Bold Gold Wrap-Up Show on postsportsradio.com.
Well, the Post Bold Gold Antelopes suffer another baseball loss here at Norm Cash Field, now 0-5 in district play, where the Smyer Bobcats improved to 2 wins and 3 losses, both towards the bottom of the barrel here in the District 4-2A. But nonetheless, a game and a nice day here in Post, Texas. Final score here is 15-8. Smyer wins. That's your final Carson Construction score. Russ Morris standing by with a look at some of the statistics, whatever we can put together.
Well, starting off, let's look at the scores by innings. Smyer did not score until the 4th. They scored 2 in the 4th, 5 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th, and 4 in the 7th. They were able to get 2 hits in the 4th inning, 3 hits in the 5th, no hits in the 6th, but 2 hits came in the 7th. Final stat line, let's look at Colton Burris. He gets credit with the win. Pitched 104 innings. 104 pitches through 5 innings. 23 batters faced, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Aiden Martinez would come in relief, pitch 39 pitches through 1 inning, 8 batters faced, struck out 3, walked 3, gave up 1 hit and 2 runs. 2 of those were earned, and we finally got to witness somebody that had a save opportunity. The save goes to number 11, Skylar Pond. I don't have the final stats for him. He struck out 1 batter, did not walk. Sorry. Yeah, he did. He walked 1 batter, gave up only 2. Yeah, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs. 2 of those were earned, but he was able to pitch. Was able to get through 1 inning. So congratulations to Smyer. Now as we look at final stat line for some of the pitchers that I have, the loss, unfortunately, it does not go to Luca. It's going to go to Landon Garcia is how the score is, how the credit goes. Luca started the game, and he looked like he was going to get credit with the loss, but when after Domingo came in for relief, and then when Jax came in, that's when we started getting the runs. So the loss, it didn't fall on Luca's hands, but it didn't fall on Jax either. When Landon was pitching, Sawyer, I guess the stat line, one of the stat lines for that when Sawyer was pitching, it goes to Landon. So that's how the pitching works. Luca pitched 88 pitches through 4 innings and faced 22 batters. Struck out 4, walked 5, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 of those earned. Domingo Soto would come in for relief for Luca. He pitched 33 pitches through 1 inning, faced 7 batters, struck out 1, walked 2, gave up 2 hits and 2 runs. Then Jax would come in and through 2/3 of an inning, faced 8 batters. Walked 4, gave up no hits, gave up 3 runs, and 3 of those were earned. As we look at the batting stats for Post, man, Eric Rodriguez, Daniel Young, and Sawyer Mackey, that 9-hole spot did not produce anything. It combined between the 3 batters, Jim, they all struck out. Struck out swinging struck out swinging in the 3rd, the 5th, and the 6th, and then Sawyer struck out looking in the 7th. Between Brian Saucedo and Cooper Osborne, Cooper would get on base with a hit. Brian struck out in the third. Cooper's chance came in the fifth inning. Brian would then he would take his base with a walk and come all the way around to score. And then he gets credit with an RBI coming in, but he did. He had a sacrifice RBI, but he grounded into a double play in the seventh. E.J. Soto, he would go 1 for 3 batting, as he would get on base with a single in the sixth and would come around to score with 2 stolen bases. He would then get on base by hit by pitch in the seventh inning. Nothing happened until the sixth inning. It started off, the scoring barrage would start with, I believe, with Colton Hawkins. Where did it start off with? No, it started off with Luca Perez getting things off and running. So as I'm trying to refigure out my chicken scratch, but either way, it was a very, very impressive 6 and 7 innings.
All right, so once again, the final score, 15-8, right?
Yes.
So the visiting Smyer Bobcats win this one, improved once again to 2-3 on the season, post 0-5. And that's the way it goes. We'll take another break and back with the antelope of the game here on postsportsradio.com, live and free on YouTube.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by La Isabel Boutique, a girls' boutique with clothes, accessories, and custom hair bows. The boutique is located at Avenue H and East Main. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving posts in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. The Post Methodist Church, making disciples of Jesus Christ. Antelope Wash and Dry, a clean, affordable laundromat now open at 303 South Broadway. And Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are Bold Gold.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Well, the final here from Norm Cash Field, 15-8. Smyer wins over the Bold Gold Antelopes. That's your final Carson Construction score of the day. Russ Moore standing by. Let's take a look at who we're going to name the Antelope of the game.
I'm going to give it to Isaiah Moreno. He had 2 in my at-bats that I counted. He had 2 hits in 3 at-bats. He does have an RBI. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he does have 1 RBI. He did come around and score a run. 2 of those hits were singles. He did eventually come and strike out twice, but all in all, he was the more consistent batter swinging the bat. He was the only one, I believe, that scored multiple hits. Yeah, according to what's logged on Game Changer and what I have logged on, he's the only Lope to have multiple hits and multiple at-bats.
Isaiah Moreno is the Antelope of the game here. He had a losing effort, but a good game by Isaiah and a lot of the Antelopes. 15-8 the final score. So that's going to wrap things up here from Norm Cash Field. Russ?
So now the game Tuesday between the Bold Gold and Smyer at Smyer is now officially a must-win for the Antelopes. Yeah, for the Antelopes, because it's now at we think Seagraves is going to get swept by Ropes. We think, because they're playing at Ropes today and then they'll play at Ropes on Tuesday. So you'll be tied with, after today, you should be tied in the standings with Seagraves. But if you lose to Smyer, you now have to sweep two of the next 3 opponents that you will face, or you are not even going to go through the beginning stages of April, and you'll already be eliminated from playoff contention. The only positive that you could muster today was you finally scored your first runs in district competition, but you've now been outscored through the first 3 opponents that you played in district through the first 5 games by a score of 91-8.
Wow. Okay. Offense got better today. Hopefully it'll do even better on Tuesday. And defense did pretty good today, so keep it the same. We will not see Burris on the mound because he threw too many pitches today, so not sure who else they have in the pocket. But we'll find out for sure on Tuesday, which we will not be at. Our next broadcast will be a week from today. It'll be here at David Nichols Park when the Lady Lopes will welcome the Sundown Roughets. And that's going to start at 10:45. First pitch at 11.
It's a rematch of last year's by-district round.
There you go. So be sure to join us for that. We'll try to keep you up on our Facebook page of the other action going on with both baseball and softball throughout the week. So stay with us there. In the meantime, Russ, you have a good rest of the weekend. See you all at church on Sunday. May God bless. And Russ?
Keep hope alive, everybody.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
All broadcasts in all and any media form provided by PostSportsRadio.com are the sole property of Post Sports Enterprises with the permission of the Post Independent School District. Any retransmission of any of these broadcasts, whether partial or in its entirety, for commercial or personal use without express written consent of the Post Sports Enterprises and Post ISD is strictly prohibited. Any violations of these broadcast rights will be strictly enforced and upheld as allowed by local, state, and federal statutes, ordinances, and laws. We hope you enjoyed this post-high school event exclusively on PostSportsRadio.com.